Welcome in, my beautiful friends. Sarah and Grimly here. We're excited to have you here at Whispers from the Hidden Realm. So I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning feeling some excited energy, like a big energy shift that has transpired. And Grimly and I were drawn today to share a message with you. We have 3 different decks that we were actually drawn to reading from today. So we are actually going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to start with the Gemstone Whispers deck. So the gemstone that comes forward for us there is going to kick off our reading, okay? And then we are going to move to Divine Masculine. I know for those of you who have been following our last few readings, Divine Masculine keeps coming forward as there is more information that the Divine Masculine wants to share with us. So I know you may be getting tired of this deck, but it's got a lot of messages to convey to us right now in this transition period. And then we will end the reading with the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards today. Okay, so without further ado, Grimly's going to go ahead and sit over here in the back as always, and he will be back on to close up the reading when we get to the end, all right? So let's go ahead and start with, again, the Gemstones Whisper deck to see what card or cards are going to come forward for us today in this reading. So as I'm shuffling this for us today, please do remember that this is a collective reading. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I feel that this is going to be a very intensive reading today. So you may want to also consider saving this reading, which I know I don't always say that, but I do feel like there's a lot of messages that are coming forward through these cards today and through this reading today. So I'm not telling you what to do by any means. I'm just trying to encourage you that maybe there will be more messages that unfold as you watch this at a later date. But for right now, we have 3 cards that have come forward, excuse me. We have the Lapis Lazuli, which stands for open, and it says the only way to find true happiness is to risk being completely cut open. So here is the Lapis Lazuli. And as you're looking at this card, I do encourage you to connect with it and see how this is coming forward in your life. I feel like I'm going to give you my definition, but please, if you feel something different than what I share, please feel free to make comments down below. But for this particular crystal that's coming forward, I feel like some of you are trying to hold on to energies that no longer align with you, that you're not wanting to give up because you've had them in your life for so long. This could be bad habits. This could be the way that you are forcing yourself into situations that no longer fit with you, whether it's friendships, whether it's with your health, whether it's with work. I feel this is coming through in multiple ways. This could also deal with money, right? So Lapis Lazuli is telling you, in order for you to gain the momentum that you're looking for, it's time for you to go in deeper. It's time for you to cut open the wounds, right? I mean, using these words right here, cut open the old wounds, the old narratives, the old beliefs that no longer align with you. I feel like if you've noticed, my throat kind of got clogged up there for a moment, and I feel like a lot of you, your throat chakra is impacted a lot, meaning that you're not able to speak your truth, or you bite your tongue and don't share your truth because you're afraid of the consequences that may happen from you being so truthful. But here's the thing: you need to be your true authentic self in order to build the life and the legacy and the happiness that you're looking for. So the longer you hold on to biting your tongue and not speaking your truth, the longer it's going to take you to see the momentum and the change in your life. The other thing that's coming forward today is Lepidite. Lepidite's coming forward as clemency. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much, okay? So I feel like in this aspect, there have been many of you that have dealt with a lot of battles, a lot of people that have tried to, people, places, or things that have tried to take you off your course, take you off of your journey, take you off of what it is that you're trying to bring into fruition in your life. Okay? And I feel like some of it has really weighed heavily on you. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a person that has become an enemy. This could be energetic level. So I feel like for some of you, this might be hidden beliefs that were given to you as a child. Maybe you were told you weren't good enough by your parents or by siblings or by teachers or by peers. Whatever this means for you, it is time for you to forgive those moments in time because those have made you who you are today, right? I feel that this also goes back to the cutting open, right? It's time to open these wounds that I feel developed in childhood and adolescence that you've been carrying around as burdens instead of learning opportunities, right? So it's time for you to clear out this noise, clear out this energy, and start fresh because this is not meant to go forward with you. And I'm being told that Bloodstone is a supportive tool for you, and Bloodstone is talking about meditation, meaning you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So this corresponds with everything that we've already been talking about because meditation is very, very, very powerful tool that helps you cut out the noise. Cut open the wounds that you didn't feel you were strong enough to open and clean out, to allow you to get into that phase of forgiveness that you've been looking for, that you don't realize in your reality that you've been looking for, but that you truly have been looking for it. Now, meditation is different for everybody. Some people, meditation is sitting stock still and clearing the mind and getting into a quiet space. Others, it could be a guided meditation. For others, it could be writing, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be doing whatever it is that connects you to your inner core, that makes you go, okay, that's why things happen the way it did, right? It taps you into your intuition. It opens up your communication with the higher being, whether that be source, universe, God, whatever that is for you. I'm not here to tell you who that is. Whatever feels right for you. Okay, it's time for you to sit in some quiet the noise, quiet the outside influences. I know our world can be so noisy right now, right? Between everything on social media and TV and newspapers and everything else that's going on in the world. The meditation is just coming forward to help you find peace and quiet and balance within yourself. Just take that time out from all the noise. And it doesn't have to be a long extended period. It could be 5 minutes. It could be the first 5 minutes of your day, the last 5 minutes of your night. It could be 10 minutes. It could be half hour, whatever it is for you. It's just time for you to pause and go inside more. And I'm sorry, I almost lost a hold of that card and I'm not sure why. I feel like because maybe some of you are going, yeah, right, Sarah, I don't like meditation. It never works for me. It's not a tool that works for me. Again, this doesn't have to be the traditional meditation of sitting stock still. The other thing that is coming forward is these particular crystals in and of themselves may have significant meanings for you. So by carrying their energy, so again, lapis lazuli, lepidolite, and bloodstone, you can carry these crystals with you and they will help you connect with the energies, right? To help clear out those energies. Now, if you do not have these crystals in your possession, please don't feel like you have to run out and go buy them. Saving this message and reflecting on these cards pulls the energy into your life and allows you to carry it with you. So feel free, if you feel really drawn and connected to this message, to do that for yourself, okay? All right, so that is what is coming forward for the Gemstone Whispers deck. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the Divine Masculine deck. So from the Divine Masculine, I'm going to pull at least 3 cards to see what the message is that's coming forward from the Divine Masculine today, okay? And please do remember, this is a collective reading. I think I've already said this before, but I'm being encouraged to share it with you again because I feel like some of you are trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole, so to speak, right? Don't take every aspect of this message if it doesn't resonate with you because it's not meant to. Take with you what fits, okay, and what's aligning. Leave behind what doesn't. So I have 3 cards that have come forward, but I feel that a 4th card actually needs to come forward today. So let me just shuffle this one more time. Yeah, okay. All right. Whew. Okay, so we have 4 cards that have come forward for us today. So the first one that has come forward is, and these are actually in reverse order, so I'm going to actually adjust these. Okay. So the very first one is Okasta has come forward, okay? Again, I want you to resonate with these cards. I want you to use your own intuition, but I am going to share a message with you. Grimly and I both are sharing this message with you today. So Akasta is coming forward saying that you have been dealing with a lot of yin and yang or light and dark energies in your life, right? A lot of times you feel like you have balance and control over situations in your life, and then all of a sudden something comes along and punctures your heart, hits your heart, and gets you back into this feeling of, do I need to fight or is it time for me to be quiet? What is it that I need to do? I feel like internally, a lot of you are kind of feeling this combined energy of, okay, now I need to fight. Now I need to fight. Oh, but wait, no, I need to sit in peace and quiet and wait. Oh, now I need to not know what I'm doing. Okay. I feel like the energy is mixed and that you're trying to figure out where your balance is in this while you're dealing with healing your heart. I feel that for some of you, you have really gone through a tower moment, okay? Which is why, and I wasn't going to do this, but Osiris is coming forward. Osiris is tower. Osiris is things coming down, things falling away, things not working out the way that you expected them to. So I feel that this energy between Akasta and Osiris is coming through very, very, very strong for you right now. Because you are going through a tower moment, my friends. You are going through transitions, and it is a time where you have had both to fight and to be silent at the same time while dealing with matters of the heart that have ripped you apart, opened wounds, right? Cut you open. Whew, this energy is very, very heavy, but this energy is telling you that it doesn't have to be, okay? This is a tower moment. This is you cleaning out the last little bits of energy that are not meant to go forward with you into 2026. Again, we are still in the shadow of 2025 because the Lunar New Year does not occur until February 17th. So I feel like for some of you, you are still in the shadow of going through tower moments, cleaning out energies that are not meant to go forward with you. And it's leaving you in this feeling of being torn. Do you move forward? Do you go back? Do you stop altogether? What do you do? I feel like some of you are out there ready to tear down the walls and rip down everything in your way, and others of you are retreating and reflecting. So Akasta is coming forward to tell you it's okay to do both. It's okay to feel both. It's okay to transition through this. I feel like this tower moment has hit a lot of emotions, which is why Chikaka is coming forward. He's coming forward to say, hey, you fought the good fight. You've opened those wounds. But now it's time for you to process the emotions, to process and release everything that has been brought into your reality. I feel like for some of you, you have gone through major aha moments, right? Major moments that were like, oh, wow, that's what's been keeping me back. That's what's been keeping me from moving forward. And it's opening wounds. And maybe it's reflecting on moments in time that maybe you didn't behave in the best way or choose the correct direction. And Chakaka is coming forward to say, hey, now's not the time to beat yourself up. Now is the time to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because you did not know at that time what you were doing and the impact that it would have. Or maybe you did, but you didn't think that it was the wrong thing to do. I feel like you are carrying something very, very heavy. Yeah, I just got pain in my heart, which means I feel that that is coming directly from somebody out there that has really been reflecting on the way that they've been presenting themselves in the world and realizing that they're leaving a lot of heartbreak behind. They're leaving a lot of pain in the wake, or that you yourself have dealt with a lot of heartache and pain, but you wouldn't allow yourself to feel those feelings until now, okay? I feel like as a collective, and I know myself, I've been going through this. I have moments where I'm full of energy and I'm ready to go and I'm happy-go-lucky, and then all of a sudden it's like the rug is pulled out from underneath me and I'm crying my eyes out. And that again is just the balance of reflecting on where we have been. So briefly looking at the past, clearing up any energies from the past that needs to be released, being honest and true with ourselves, right? Because sometimes we had to be the warrior and the don't mess with me type of person, and other times we've had to take the back seat and be like, okay, now I'm just going to be quiet and mute and observe the surroundings and the message and just take it all in, right? Well, now you're processing it all. So please allow yourself to feel the emotions that are coming forward. It may be anger. It may be frustration. It may be humiliation. It may be feeling like you failed in life. And my friend, you have not failed in life. Please clear that narrative. Right now the clock is saying 1, 2, 3. Okay, I feel 1, 2, 3 is very significant. It's one step at a time. 1, 2, 3. Take one moment, one emotion, one thought, one energy, and process it through at a time. This isn't a race. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon, right? So take it slow. Don't beat yourself up when you feel these emotions come forward, because this is you healing. This is where that lepidite is coming forward about forgiving enemies, because I feel like sometimes some of you were your own worst enemy. So allow yourself to forgive yourself. You didn't know any better at that time. Okay? And Lapis Lazuli is saying you left behind a lot of wounds, right? A lot of your own wounds internally as well. So it's time for you to forgive yourself. Tap into yourself and let your heart heal. Okay, so that way all your chakras can become aligned and you can communicate better with the divine or the higher being and trust your intuition more, because I feel like some of you, you've tried to trust your intuition, which is again why Acosta came forward, but you feel that your intuition has let you down. And my friend, your intuition has not let you down. The way you let your head interpret what you thought your intuition was is what got in the way. It wasn't your intuition. It wasn't your heart. It was your head. It was your mind space that took over. Okay? And again, you're going through Osiris moment, right? You're tearing out all of the old energies, habits, noise that doesn't need to come through with you. It's time for that energy to be cleared so you can move forward and live the life that you want to live, right? For some of you, I feel that you feel like you're constantly hitting a brick wall, right? With everything that you're trying to do, you have like 5 steps forward and 20 steps back, and then 7 steps forward and 100 steps back. Well, again, this isn't a trial for you. This isn't a challenge as far as the divine. This is actually you learning how to take one step at a time. And yes, those steps, man, sometimes those steps feel like you're in a yo-yo stage where you do take steps forward and you start seeing progress, and then all of a sudden you're like in a moment where you're back to where you were. But this isn't a time to go, okay, I give up. Obviously, I'm not meant to do this. No, this is a time for you to kind of push forward and rebuild your foundation and figure out why it is that you're in this yo-yo state. What's causing you to be in this yo-yo state? What's causing you to feel like you can't find that balance? And I feel that releasing from Okasta, right? Being able to balance the anger with the calmness, and the Chaka coming forward saying, hey, it's time for you to get quiet with yourself. Feel what you need to, so that way this tower moment collapses and you come out victorious. I mean, I know it looks dark, right? But look at all this bright light around here. This bright light leads you to your future. So don't let this feel like, oh my gosh, gloom and doom, and I'm always stuck in this pattern and I'll never get out of this pattern. I feel like some of you are saying that. That's not true, okay? The more you focus on that negative energy and that negative outlook, the longer you're going to be in this tower moment. So my friends, Osiris is coming forward to say, enough. Enough with the negative self-talk, enough with the anger, enough with not feeling your true feelings, enough with not walking in your true light. It's time for all of this to heal. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. I'm being told to challenge you guys to look in the mirror and truly ask, why are things not working out? What am I saying? What am I doing? How am I presenting myself in the world every day? How am I showing up? Because those answers, the answers to those questions are going to help you identify what the next step is. But when you clear all of this, good news is coming forward, my friend. Odonis. Odonis says, yay, here's your victory. You're going to be sitting in the lap of luxury. You're going to be living the life that you want to be leading. You're going to be in such an abundant, joyous, happy place. But you've got to get through the garbage first. So that way, the garden that you've been working on, the next step in your path, I mean, this doorway, right? I know it's an archway, but this doorway just opened for you. And look how bright it is. You've stepped through this doorway and now you're Adonis and you're like, yes, victory is mine. Everything I've worked for, I can now feast. I can now feast on what I've planted, on what I've grown, and I can drink and celebrate and enjoy and relax. because I've worked so hard for it. And I'm sorry I'm getting so emotional here, but it's because it's time to celebrate, my friends. It's time to go through this last little bit of the shadows from 2025 so you can become and live your best life. That you can stop trying to carry narratives that were never meant for you. And you can create your abundant world, your abundant reality, the joy, happiness, and freedom that you're looking for without having to carry any more wounds or any more doubt or any more hostility towards others and or yourself that you've experienced in the past, because it's not meant for you to carry, my friends. You're meant to be in this abundant state, and this abundant state is, I feel for some of you monetarily, but for others of you, I feel it's career development. I feel it's traveling places that you've always wanted to travel. I feel it's building healthy relationships and potentially finding the love that you've been looking for or that has been lacking in your life. I also feel for some of you, this is a complete turning point in your life where you've gone from feeling like you were worthless to, and I don't like using that word, but I heard somebody out there say that you're not worthless. And this is going to prove to you. Odonis is coming forward saying, yes, look at what your future has to hold. You're going to be living the best life, the life that you only had dreamed of. But you got to go out and clear up the noise first. Okay? Because you're not worthless. You are valued. You are allowed to take up space. You have talents and knowledge and skills that need to be shared with the collective. So please, my friend, heal. All right? Allow yourself to heal so you can become abundant and live your best life and see what the next journey is. Because I feel that it's unfolding and going to be beautiful. Okay? So that is it for the Divine Masculine cards. So now, let's see what cosmic energies are coming forward to help you through this journey, to help you through this clearing, to help you go forward. So again, I have the deck. I'm just shuffling it to see what cards come forward. How are we going to support? How are they going to be supported through this, Divine? What is the collective going to see or experience or be able to acknowledge? Okay. One card came forward, sorry. All right, here's another card. Here's another card. Wow. A lot of cards are wanting to come forward. Woo! Okay, let's see. We have 5 cards. I think there might be another card coming forward. Let me just see. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. The Cosmic Energy deck has a lot to say to you. We have 6 cards that have come forward. And remember, these cards are going to help you through your process, your journey. So the very first one that's coming forward is strength. Your inner strength is being highlighted. Your inner strength is what you need to tap into to clear out the stagnant energies that are holding you captive in your current reality. So tap into your strength. Use your strength during this tower moment to persevere, because you are going to win. You're going to be the Adonis. But not only do you need to find strength, but you also need compassion. I'm sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. Compassion was the card that needed to come out next. You need to embrace yourself. And you need to embrace others. And you need to realize that even though people may be different and representing themselves differently in your life than what you need them to be, It is time for you to be compassionate with everybody around you, including yourself. So stop telling yourself that you are not worthy. Stop speaking that narrative. Stop speaking negative about yourself. You need to give compassion to yourself and to others. And that is how you're going to find the balance and harmony in your life. You're going to be able to find the flow of the love, the money, the kindness, the joy, the looking out at the world and being grateful for every moment in time. So you can step forward one step at a time. Remember, 1, 2, 3. One moment, one step, one opportunity. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take it in balance. For you are blessed right now, my dear. You are receiving so many blessings from the universe and those around you. And they are gifts from the universe. I also feel that for a lot of you, these blessings are coming forward as gifts. Gifts that you didn't know existed in your reality. They're coming to the surface now. As you're healing, as you're going through the tower moment. And the divine is saying, yes, yes, that's exactly right, because these gifts are coming forward as a blessing in your life to help you become who you're supposed to be. Because you're going through a transformation right now, my dear friends. Okay, this transformation is life-changing, but life-changing in a positive way. And this transformation is the last bit of transformation. I feel some of you going, okay, I've been going through this all of 2025, now we're in 2026. But remember, we're not completely in 2026, right? Because 2026 starts on February 17th. Okay? That's when the Chinese calendar resets. That's when the lunar calendar resets. Okay? So we are still in the shadow of 2025. So yes, you're at the final stages of your transformation. But look how beautiful your life is going to be. And when you get finished with your transformation, I can't make this stuff up. You are going to have understanding. You're going to have complete understanding as to why and how you had to go through everything that you went through. It's going to help you be able to navigate your path forward. Guys, this is a beautiful reading. This is a beautiful awakening. This is a beautiful opportunity that is coming into light for you. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I know. I can feel it's been a long, tiring, feeling like you're not getting anywhere journey. But you are. You're almost at the finish line. You're almost through your transformation to live your most abundant life ever. Now remember, life is all about ups and downs and trials and tribulations. So yeah, you may have a moment where you feel like you're being sucked back in, but you're not, my friends. Okay? This yo-yo effect that you've had of going 5 steps forward, 100 steps backward, that's stopping. Because you're clearing out this energy. You're closing the wounds for good. All right, so you can live your most abundant life. All right, my dear friends, that is your message. That is your reading for today. As always, Grimly and I really thank you for being here at Whispers from the Hidden Realm. We want to leave you with the number that just came across of 3355. Okay, so 3355 I feel is significant in your life. You might be seeing the numbers 33, you might be seeing the numbers 55, you might be seeing a combination of those numbers, or you might be seeing that exact number. I feel that that has a message for you, so please take the time to look up all the numbers that were called out in this message today, because they all have a significant meaning for you. But in the meantime, Grimly and I thank you so much for being here with us today. If this message resonated with you, please feel free to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do, or Share it with somebody else who may need to hear the message today, as well as you may want to save this message and come back maybe in 30 days and see if this message has a different meaning for you. But until then, my friends, Grimly and I wish you love and light always. We love you and thank you again for being here. Take care.